All right, get ready for more changes that could affect your morning commute.
Another phase of the Interbelt Bridge project gets underway tonight, so enjoy this last day of peace. News Channel 5's Justin Michaels is live near the Jennings Freeway in Steelyard Commons. And Justin, this could prove to be quite messy if drivers aren't prepared.
Yeah, that's right, Kim. In fact, pretty messy, and here's why. Get a load of some of these numbers I have for you. About 95,000 people travel I-90 each day. Then 62,000, those people use I-490, and then there's 116,000 people that drive along I-71, and here along the Jennings Freeway, right over my shoulder here, about 69,000 people drive that every day. Now, if you total all that up, that's about 35,000 daily commuters, and each of them, every one of them, will be affected by these changes. Now, some of the biggest changes will affect commuters who use 90 both east and westbound. The highway will go from 3 lanes to 2 lanes in both directions, and there will also be big changes in how drivers can access downtown Cleveland along the 90 corridor. You will no longer be able to access Carnegie Avenue from I-90 eastbound, plus the I-490 westbound ramp to I-77 northbound will be closed, and drivers will also not have access to I-71 north or I-90 west from the Jennings Freeway. Of course, that's 176. Now, all of this work is expected to begin tonight. That's Tuesday night, and go through Saturday. And it's just giving you a little bit of time. You have one day, everybody, just one day today to mentally prepare for all of these changes, and there are going to be plenty of them. And to add extra lanes, ODOT, they're doing a little bit to try to manage this situation, make it a little bit easier for you. What they have done is added already extra lanes to 490 and also 77, again, to accommodate the extra flow there. And this, of course, is something we're going to be covering for you, reporting live for you just off the Jennings Freeway right here at Steelyard Commons. I'm Justin Michaels. We'll send it back to Kim.
Okay, Justin, thank you. And our traffic coverage continues with Patty Harkin in the Akron-Canton Report Traffic Center. Patty.
All right, thanks a lot, Kim. And yeah, ODOT really stressing that alternate route of 490 and I-77. So definitely try and use that, because as Justin said, you are going to be jammed up once they start closing down those lanes. Now, keep in mind, already closed off the Interbelt is that East 22nd ramp. So that's going to just, help add to everything that's already going to be out there. And we also have the ramps at 14th at 77 South and 90 westbound already closed. These have been closed for some time. You'll have to take East 9th in Ontario as your alternates. Definitely keep those ramps in mind as you head into town this evening for any activities. And that's your 5 on your side traffic.
All right, we're getting new information into the Breaking News Center this morning about stories that have been developing overnight. Both have to do with earthquakes. First, a powerful quake hit New Zealand's North Island. No immediate reports of any casualties or damage at this hour. You'll remember, though, New Zealand is already recovering from a devastating earthquake that leveled parts of the city of Christchurch. Also overnight, we learned new developments about the aftermath of Japan's earthquake and tsunami. The man in charge with overseeing the cleanup has resigned. Japan's disaster reconstruction minister stepped down from his post after making remarks that were considered offensive. He made the comments during a visit to the tsunami-devastated northeast coast. The minister refused to shake a governor's hand. He scolded him and threatened to withhold aid. The former minister apologized as he stepped down. The March earthquake and tsunami caused widespread devastation in Japan. We ask you to stay with us as we continue to monitor all new developments out of the Breaking News Center. Kim?
Now to the latest in the Anthony Sowell trial. In just a few hours, testimony will resume after taking a break for the long holiday weekend. Last week was the first week of testimony. Among the witnesses were 3 women who told the jury that Sowell choked and tried to kill them. Sowell is accused of killing 11 other women and hiding their remains in and around his home. He has pleaded not guilty and could face the death penalty if convicted. Stay with News Channel 5 at newsnet5.com for the Sowell trial coverage. We'll have blog updates from inside the courthouse and a special section on newsnet5.com that breaks down the facts. You can also follow the trial on your smartphone with our mobile app. Just search for newsnet5.com. Now to an update on a story we followed all morning yesterday on Good Morning Cleveland. Parma detectives will meet with the Cuyahoga County Medical Examiner this morning. They are investigating a deadly shooting involving a Cleveland police officer. Just after midnight yesterday, 2 Cleveland officers went to Wareham Drive in Parma to follow up on a burglary. The officers say Dan Ficker of Cleveland became combative during their investigation. The Cleveland officers say they tasered him, but it had no effect. They say that's when one of the officers fired his gun. Ficker's mother wants to know how questions about a burglary led to her son's death.
I just want the truth. Just let me know what happened, please. Let me know.
The name of the officer who shot and killed Ficker has not been released. The Parma Police Department is handling the investigation.
This morning we have an alert for people in Medina County as thieves seem to be targeting unlocked cars there. The Plain Dealer reports that Medina police say it looks like young people with a lot of time on their hands this summer. The thieves are looking for unlocked vehicles and stealing laptops, wallets, iPads, GPS devices. Police report more than a dozen thefts.
Well, the search for a missing Indiana University college student may be over. We'll tell you what police discovered last night.
Also, a train leaving Cleveland caused a diesel spill in an Ohio river. We'll tell you where the cleanup stands.
And 3 Michigan brothers haven't been seen since Thanksgiving. Now their father offers up a new clue about where they might be.
Plus, Christine updates your Power 5 forecast coming up next. Your time right now, 5:06.
Hi everyone, 5:09 is your time right now. The Power 5 is tracking dry weather, clear weather, and even some cool conditions for you this morning. Let's take a look at these temperatures. Right now we are in the 60s across much of the area and also upper 50s. Akron, you're coming in at 58 degrees, Canton 59, Worcester also 59. Here's the forecast for the Akron area this afternoon. Your high temperature a pleasant 86 degrees. This is not a hot and humid 86, but a comfortable humidity 86 degree reading. For tonight we'll drop you down to 60 for the low under clear skies. Now let's check in with Patty Harkin in the Akron-Canton Airport Traffic Center.
Alrighty, Christine, everything looks pretty quiet right now on the freeways. Everyone's just trying to get up and at 'em after their long holiday weekend. Keep in mind when you do come downtown, they still have this construction that has the northbound side of East 30th closed between Cedar up all the way to Payne. Hopefully they're going to wrap that up at the end of this month, so that is good news. They just have one southbound lane available in that area. Also, they've been doing some construction along East 22nd to prepare for this Interbelt Bridge work. So along East 22nd from Carnegie down towards I-90, they're actually adding 2 southbound lanes, so this is going to help ease some of the congestion. And that's your 5 on your side traffic.
The search for a missing college student may have come to a sad end as Indiana police found a young woman's body in a creek north of Indianapolis. Investigators are now working to figure out if that body is the one of 20-year-old Lauren Spearer. Indiana University student was last seen several weeks ago. Police followed leads for weeks, but they hadn't found anything. A large fuel spill in Ohio is being cleaned up right now.
A freight train spilled 1,700 gallons of fuel into the ground and into the Scioto River yesterday. The train was on its way from Cleveland to Cincinnati, but was forced to stop in Columbus when the fuel line broke. About 30 gallons of diesel flowed into the Scioto River. The rest leaked out onto the ground. Crews put down an oil absorbent to soak it up. A special team was brought in from Findlay to transfer the remaining fuel from the train.
Where the leak itself is, we can't get to. It's in some of the plumbing that's well underneath the engine itself. They can't get to it and we can't get to it, so the only other option is to bring this team in from Finley that has the machine that's able to remove the fuel from the tank.
A Columbus police helicopter spotted the leak and notified the fire department. CSX owns the train and will have to help repair the environmental damage.
Well, a mountain lion has been spotted in Stark County and it's still on the loose. We'll tell you where it was seen overnight.
And first, Amanda Knox was convicted in her roommate's murder. Now her parents face a trial in Italy. Still ahead, find out why that case is being delayed.
And new problems for Dominique Strauss-Kahn. As he gets a break in one sexual assault case, he may soon face another.
We'll also have your Power of 5 forecast as you get back to work this morning. Your time right now, 5:12. All right, welcome back, everybody. Christine is here now, and pop star Katy Perry is in town tonight.
You know, her hit song is Firework, of course, and so she's actually kind of a day late, I think, for this. Right?
Great. I heard that song yesterday during some of the displays.
Heard it a lot yesterday. Yeah, so she's here 7:30, so people are going to be heading downtown. Tribe game also 7 o'clock.
Going to be busy downtown tonight. Yeah, and the weather's going to be perfect, so you don't need to carry your umbrellas. Just be happy if you're stuck in a traffic jam in the clear weather out there. Let's take a look at the forecast this morning. We are looking great. It is already clear. We have temperatures in the 60s, 61 degrees for Cleveland, 58 though for Akron. Dover, New Philly, you're checking in at 60 degrees, all dry, all clear. On to our forecast for Canton right now. We're starting you out at 59 degrees. The dew point is also in the 50s. That's very comfortable. Wind is calm, sky is clear, and that equals cool temperatures for the morning. 62 in Elyria. We have 51 though for Jefferson and Ashtabula. We're checking in at 59 for Worcester and 61 in Eastlake. So everybody starting off very nicely. And today today, with full July sunshine, we'll easily bump into the mid-80s for highs. But it's not going to be humid today. It will be very comfortable because our wind is coming right off the lake, right from the north. Any shower or thunderstorm activity that you saw yesterday popping up, that fizzled out just in time for fireworks, so good news there. And we are clear overnight, clear this morning. I do not expect a repeat performance of any pop-up thunderstorms this afternoon. We will be dry. High pressure sitting right overhead here, but following right behind it is a cold front. This front will drop in tomorrow afternoon and evening to provide a slight chance of a shower or thunderstorm. But right now that chance isn't looking all that healthy. Take a look. We'll step through it here with the precipitation and cloudcast. This morning we stay nice and dry. It looks good. Hardly a cloud in the sky for the afternoon either. And then as we head into later on tonight, we are dry and clear. Tomorrow morning, stopping the clock here for the morning rush. No problems weather-wise, but tomorrow afternoon, here comes that cold front, and it doesn't look like a really healthy chance of rain, just a couple of scattered showers and thunderstorms. We do not expect severe weather out of this front as it stands right now, so good news for tomorrow. Forecast for today, we are in great shape. 85 degrees for the high temperature, mostly sunny all day long, warm and dry. No pop-up thunderstorm chance today. The wind right off the lake from the north, 5 to 10 miles an hour. And lake water temperature right now is in the upper 60s, warming up. For tonight, we go with 62 for the overnight low, mostly clear, another mild night. And the extended forecast is very summer-like. 80s for highs the extended way all the way through next Monday, and 60s generally for lows. Your next chance of rain is Wednesday, followed by another chance all the way next Monday. So you have a nice stretch of weather here. If you have the week off or the end of the week off, the weekend is looking great. Today's UV index, with all of the sunshine we're expecting and warm weather, will give you a 9. That is high on the UV index scale. Now over to Patty Harkin. Good morning.
All right, good morning, Christine. As you guys mentioned, Katy Perry is in town this evening, 7:30 at Quicken Loans Arena. Right next door at Progressive Field, the Indians are taking on the Yankees again. First pitch 7:05, so definitely it is going to be crowded downtown. If you can, why not try public transportation? Definitely your better bet, because parking, it will be at a premium. All right, as you leave either the Tribe game or the Katy Perry concert and you want to take East 14th to the Interbelt South, no can do. That ramp to 90 westbound is closed, as is the one to 77 southbound. So East 9th and Ontario, those are great alternates there. All right, right now, how are we doing in the morning commute? Drive times, they are great. Look at this, 71 northbound between 303 and the Turnpike, a quick 5-minute jaunt. On 480 eastbound between the Turnpike and I-71, that's a 7-minute commute, and 11 minutes along the stretch of 77 north between I-271 and I-480. And that's your 5 on your side traffic.
We are getting new information about 3 missing Michigan brothers. Their father, John Skelton, continues to claim the boys are safe. He told the Detroit Free Press he knows who has Andrew, Alexander, and Tanner. Skelton says the boys are with the members of an underground sanctuary group, but he doesn't know where they are. He adds he won't know until he's released from jail. The boys haven't been seen since Thanksgiving. Police are treating the case as a homicide, but Skelton doesn't face murder charges. He is awaiting trial on kidnapping and unlawful imprisonment charges in Michigan.
This morning, the trial against the parents of Amanda Knox is on hold. The judge resigned because he presided over Amanda's murder trial. Knox was convicted of the murder of her Italian roommate in 2007. Now Italian investigators are suing Knox's parents for defamation. They say the couple misrepresented their daughter's treatment while she was being questioned. Knox's parents told a British newspaper that Amanda was physically and verbally abused and not given food, water, or an interpreter. The defamation trial will resume next year. More accusations are surfacing against the former head of the International Monetary Fund, Dominique Strauss-Kahn. A 31-year-old French writer says she plans to file a criminal complaint today. She says Strauss-Kahn tried to rape her in 2002 while she was doing a book interview. His lawyers say they plan to file a slander complaint against the woman. They released a statement that Strauss-Kahn has always said that incident is imaginary. Well, the first family celebrated the 4th of July at the White House.
President Obama marked the holiday by thanking servicemen and women for their sacrifices and service in protecting American freedom. More than 1,200 military members and their families joined the Obamas for an evening of festivities. Among the activities, a cookout and concert featuring the band Train and singer Amos Lee. The president delivered brief remarks as well.
This day is possible because of your service. And so I think it's only appropriate that we give you a chance to celebrate it together as well. God bless you. God bless the United States of America, and happy 4th of July, everybody.
Well, this is the third year that the Obamas have celebrated the holiday with service members and their families.
Today, some of the Republicans who want to replace President Obama plan to hit the campaign trail. Mitt Romney has several events in New Hampshire. John Huntsman is there as well. He plans to meet with activists. Meanwhile, Rick Santorum will head to Iowa to meet with plant workers there.
The cost to support Britain's royal family isn't cheap. This morning, we're finding out just how much they cost taxpayers.
And the Casey Anthony murder trial is almost over. Her fate now in the hands of a jury. We'll have more on that story coming up at 5:30.
Good morning. As many of you head back to work today, we have a pleasant morning drive conditions for you. Let's take a look at the Power of 5. It is clear, calm, and cool. We have temperatures in the upper 50s, 59 degrees for Worcester and Canton, 55 for Andover, Ashtabula, Menor at 57, Cleveland a bit warmer there, coming in at 61. Here's how the day looks today at 7 o'clock. We'll give you a clear and cool condition, 60 degrees. By lunchtime, 78, and the high today, a pleasant 85. It's not going to be hot and humid, but warm and comfortable. Let's check in with Patty Harkin now for some information on a water main break.
Yeah, that's right, Christine. Still have this road closed in Macedonia due to last week's water main break. What road I'm talking about is Highland between Route 8 and Valley View. It is still closed, so you, in the meantime, will have to take 82 as an alternate. They did have a lot of road damage due to the water main break. Also, a road that has seen better days is Carnegie at East 65th. They had a sinkhole a couple weeks back at 65th and Carnegie, so Carnegie is down to just one lane in either direction as you pass East 65. And that's your 5 on your side traffic.
This morning, we are learning just how much the royal visit to North America will cost taxpayers.
And the plans to get Greece out of financial trouble are causing some controversy. ABC's Peggy Bunker has those details. Good morning.
Good morning. Topping America's Money, a warning about the Greek bailout. The Standard & Poor's credit rating agency says Greece would be in default on its debts under the plan recently proposed by French banks that could derail efforts for Greece to repay its loans. After a weekend without parks and other holiday recreation, Minnesotans are now waking up without many other government services. The state government shut down last Friday after a stalemate over how to close a $5 billion budget gap. Get ready for another round of layoffs in the financial industry. The International Financing Review says hundreds of bankers will lose their jobs in the next few weeks. This because there's been a sharp downturn in demand for their services. And while royal visits and weddings are fun to watch, they're not without a price. Britain's royal family cost taxpayers almost $52 million last year, but that is down 5.3% from before. That's America's Money. I'm Peggy Bunker.
America's Money brought to you by Angie's List.
Angie's List is essential. I automatically go there.
At Angie's List, you'll find reviews on everything from home repair to healthcare, written by people just like you.
If you want to save yourself time and avoid a hassle, go to Angie's List.
At Angie's List, you'll find the right person to do the job you need.
And you'll find the right person quickly and easily.
I'm busy. Thank goodness for Angie's List.
From roofers to plumbers to dentists and more, Angie's List. Reviews you can trust.
Oh, Angie? I have her on speed dial.
Whoa, what is that? It burns. It's singeing me.
I can't see.
It's the sun.
Get out of the office more often with Chili's $6 lunch break combos featuring Texas Toast half sandwiches.
Chili's lunch break combos.
You think you take off all your makeup before bed, but do you really? Neutrogena Makeup Remover erases 99% of your most stubborn makeup with one towelette. Can your makeup remover do that? Neutrogena Makeup Remover.
The news continues right now on News Channel 5 on your side.
Good morning, Cleveland. Here's a live look outside as the sun is just around the corner here with hopefully a warm up. Thanks for staying with us, everybody. I'm Kimberly Gill, and still ahead, we'll show you what happened as attorneys wrapped up their cases in the the Casey Anthony trial.
But first up, let's get that check of our forecast with meteorologist Christine Ferreira. Christine, beautiful morning out there this morning.
It is. It's my pick of the week for you, definitely. We have temperatures in the 50s right now and low 60s. It's very comfortable with clear skies and calm winds. Let's take a look at the Power of 5 right now. We have a cold front out to the northwest here. This is going to be coming through tomorrow afternoon. Until then, high pressure will protect us from any rain, and we are looking good, nice and dry today. Current temperatures 59 for Canton, 55 in Wellington. Ashtabula, you're coming in at 57. So here's how the day shapes up. At 7 o'clock, we'll start you out at around 60 degrees. Lunchtime temperatures 78, and the high today a pleasant 85. Low humidity, very comfortable and very pleasant. Back to you, Pete and Kim.
We now turn to trial check out that traffic first. What are we doing skipping you here?
I have no idea. You're in trouble, Christine. Right now on the roadways, we're doing well. We're not in trouble on the road, so that is good news. However, later tonight, tomorrow, different story. They're going to be working on the Interbelt Bridge, putting some new stuff out there, taking I-90 in both directions down to just 2 lanes instead of 3 between East 14th and I-71. This is all part of that new Interbelt Bridge. And along with this, later this week, they'll also be closing the 90 eastbound exit at Carnegie. You're already going to find that the East 30th Woodland ramp at 77 northbound is closed in preparation for all this work. And 490 westbound, the ramp to 77 northbound, that will be closed as well. You'll have to take West 7th as an alternate. Now, if you are a traveler of the Jennings Freeway and you want to hit 71 north and 90 eastbound, you will not have direct access there. They're asking you to take 490 to 77 north to 90 eastbound. ODOT really emphasizing the alternate route of 490 and 77 as they take the Interbelt down to 2 lanes in either direction beginning this evening. And that's your 5 on your side traffic.
All right, we now turn to that trial that has captivated people all across the country as jury deliberations resume this morning in the Casey Anthony trial.
The 25-year-old is accused of murdering her 2-year-old daughter, Kaylee, in 2008. Now a jury of 7 women and 5 men will determine her guilt or innocence. Melissa Rainey has more.
After 6 weeks of testimony, jurors in the Casey Anthony trial went to the deliberation room Monday.
Members of the jury, you may retire now to begin your deliberations.
The jury is made up of 7 women and 5 men of various ages and backgrounds. It will be up to them to decide whether Anthony is guilty of first-degree premeditated murder, or they could decide on a less serious charge like second-degree murder, manslaughter, or third-degree felony murder.
They are going back through those notes, and they are seeing what part of the evidence lines up with what part of the charge to determine if, in fact, Casey Anthony is guilty of anything that was charged in the indictment.
The whole point of being on a jury is to make these judgments, to have the common sense, to look at the evidence, and to render that verdict from their own being conscious about it.
Jurors spent almost 6 hours behind closed doors Monday but did not reach a verdict. They will be back at it Tuesday morning. I'm Melissa Rainey reporting.
If convicted, Anthony could receive the death penalty. Her defense team says Kaylee accidentally drowned in the family pool in June of 2008, and the death was covered up by Casey and her father, George. Stay with News Channel 5 for continuing coverage of Casey Anthony's murder trial. Coming up at 7, Good Morning America. We'll have a live report from Orlando about the jury deliberations. We are also keeping an eye on the desperate search for a group of people missing after a boat capsized.
As many as 7 people are still missing, and this morning rescuers are looking for survivors. It capsized on Sunday off the Baja California Peninsula in Mexico. Authorities confirm 1 person died. Yesterday, rescue crews picked up 19 of the tourists and all 16 crew members, some of them clinging to coolers or life vests. Survivors say it happened while most of them were sleeping.
Passengers were awakened by other passengers and crew members and alerted that the ship was sinking. Extremely large winds and water contributed to the dangerous conditions.
Well, a member of the Mexican Navy says it's possible that others are still alive because of the warm weather and water temperatures.
The woman accused of causing a wrong-way accident that killed a motorcycle rider is scheduled to be in court today. Cleveland police arrested 27-year-old Jennifer Kearney of Westlake last Friday. Police say she was driving westbound in the eastbound lanes on I-90 when she hit and killed 54-year-old Kenneth Stith of Akron. Investigators say drugs or alcohol may be a factor in the accident. And the man accused of killing a homeless man and burying the body in his backyard will be in court today for a pre-trial hearing. Police say Frank Dienis shot and killed Joseph Kopp and buried the body behind his Seven Hills home. Dienis is currently undergoing a court psychological evaluation.
All right, now to Stark County, where police are getting reports of a mountain lion sighting. It started with a sighting in Canton, but police say the mountain lion was also spotted overnight in Louisville. The animal was originally seen near the 3500 block of Millvale Avenue Northeast. People are asked to call police with any other sightings. Cameras will be rolling in Cleveland Heights later tonight.
Starting at 9, Paramount Pictures will continue filming the Halloween flick Fun Size. The movie is about a teen played by Nickelodeon star Victoria Justice. She takes her brother out trick-or-treating, loses him, and must find him before her parents learn what happened. Johnny Knoxville and Chelsea Handler are also in the movie. Tonight, the Cleveland Indians will look to make it 2 in a row against the New York Yankees.
Last night, the Tribe took care of the Yankees in front of their third sellout crowd of the season, and here's how they did it. Go to the bottom of the 7th, the Indians down 2-1. Here's Austin Kearns. It's a 3-run shot to right field, puts the Tribe up 4-2. Barely gets over the wall there. Carlos Santana added a 2-run homer, and the Indians win it by a final score of 6-3. They now lead the AL Central by a game and a half over the Tigers. Tonight, the Tribe takes on former Indian CC Sabathia. First pitch coming at 7:05.
Well, many people rely on Chantix to help them stop smoking. Ahead, find out why it could be hazardous to their health.
Plus, get up and move. For years, doctors have told people that being a couch potato could be dangerous. Now they say they have proof.
And it was supposed to be a prank, but the Secret Service isn't laughing. We'll tell you why agents are investigating what happened to a Fox News Twitter account.
All that plus Christine will update your Power 5 weather on this Tuesday morning. Look at this beautiful shot this morning. Wow.
Good morning, 5:38 right now. The Power of 5 is tracking dry weather, clear weather, calm weather. It's a beautiful morning. We have the sun coming up at 6 o'clock and it doesn't set until 9:04 today. Let's take a look at your forecast. We'll start you out at 60 degrees at 7 a.m. Your high today, a pleasant 85. It's going to be a beautiful afternoon with wall-to-wall sunshine. I'll be back with more details on a sunny 7-day in just a few minutes. Now let's check in with Patty Harkin. Good morning.
All right, good morning, Christine. Beautiful weather out there, so if you are a construction worker, at least it's not going to rain, but definitely want to slap on that sunscreen. Do keep in mind out in Willoughby, Erie Road at Route 2, that is still closed, will remain closed until July 12th. The detours, they are posted. Also, a lot of work does continue at a lot of ramps out in Lake County, and they still have this northbound Richmond entrance at Route 2 eastbound. That is closed through October, so 535 is your alternate, and work also does continue on all of these ramps. 615 at Route 2, there are lane restrictions in that area on all of the ramps. They are open, but you will find lane restrictions at the 615 and Route 2 ramps in Lake County. And that's your 5 on your side traffic.
A remedy to help people quit smoking could put their health at greater risk. Researchers at Johns Hopkins University say smokers who take Chantix face a higher risk of heart attack or stroke. The risk is as much as 72%. Pfizer makes Chantix, and it says the study was too small to prove their drug causes any serious cardiovascular health risks. Doctors may have identified some of the causes of autism. Researchers found there may be a link between pregnant women who take antidepressants and their children developing the disease. Expectant mothers who used antidepressants had a twofold increase in the risk of autism in their children. Researchers also say a mother's age and health may play a bigger part in their children's risk for developing autism.
Well, if you go home from work and plop down on the couch, you could be putting your health in danger. Couch potatoes could be at a higher risk of developing blood clots. Researchers say lying around for long stretches outside of work doubles the risk of developing clots in the lungs. The risk more than doubled in women who spent more than 40 hours outside of work sitting compared to those who were seated for less than 10 hours per week. The study calls for further research to see if this applies to men as well.
Time may be running out for Canton. The NFL and its players have less than 2 weeks to reach a deal, or the Hall of Fame game could be in jeopardy. We'll update the negotiations.
And while Americans marked their independence from Britain on this July 4th, Britain's royal newlyweds continued their vacation in Canada. There's the latest on their trip, straight ahead.
And how many hot dogs can you eat in 10 minutes? Probably not as many as the guy who won this competition.
Oh.
See how many he put away to win the annual hot dog eating contest.
Good morning. Take a look at this absolutely beautiful shot of the lake this morning. 5:44 is your time. The sun comes up at 6 o'clock on the dot, doesn't set until 9:04. We have plenty of time to enjoy this gorgeous day, and there will hardly be a cloud in the sky today. We're going for a high of 85 degrees with low humidity. Very comfortable. Back to you, Pete and Kim.
Well, this morning we have continuing coverage about a Fox News Twitter account that was hacked.
The Secret Service now plans to investigate. Yesterday, hackers posted fake news updates on the Fox News Politics account. They reported that President Obama was assassinated. The Secret Service plans to ask Twitter for a detailed investigation into how it happened. Fox News says it regrets any distress the false tweets created. Venezuelan President Hugo Chavez is back at home after undergoing 2 cancer surgeries in Cuba. He wanted to make it home in time for Venezuela's 200th anniversary of its independence from Spain. Chavez vowed to his followers that he will win his battle with cancer. It's not clear just how bad his cancer is, but he does look thinner than usual.
Today, NFL owners and players will get back to trying to work out a new labor agreement. At this point, the league is not in any danger of missing preseason games, but that could change if the deal isn't done by July 15th. The first game that would be in jeopardy is the Hall of Fame game on August 7th, which of course is played in Canton. Meanwhile, retired players are trying to get into the labor discussions, as yesterday they filed a lawsuit against players and owners. The retired players say both sides are trying to take money away from the retired players' pensions so the current players can earn higher salaries. 62 hot dogs, 20,000 calories.
That's what Joey Chestnut consumed in 10 minutes as he won his 5th consecutive 4th of July hot dog eating contest. There he goes. Chestnut edged out Cleveland qualifier Patrick Bertatelli by 9 hot dogs. Sonia Thomas won the women's contest by eating 40 hot dogs in 10 minutes. And get this, are we going to see a shot of her here? She weighs just barely 100 pounds.
Yeah, she's tiny.
Both winners took home $10,000 in the coveted championship belt.
How many hot dogs do you think you could eat in 10 minutes? 2?
Yeah, about 2. There's Sonia right
there.
there. She's tiny. Yeah, 100 pounds, barely.
I'm thinking maybe like 5 or 6, maybe max 5 or 6. 62 hot dogs he ate.
Yeah, that's a lot. No word on it. Do we know anything about what's the other guy's
Kobayashi?
name? Kobayashi.
He actually was not allowed to compete in this. He's the past winner. He apparently set up right across the street from it, and he ate 69. So unofficially, that's the record.
He's the winner. There was some lawsuit about that. That's why he didn't compete. Yeah, but
you're talking about a hot dog quicker than every 10 seconds.
That's amazing.
Disgusting.
All right. Today, Prince William and Catherine are heading north as they continue their tour of Canada.
They'll visit the Northwest Territories. Yesterday, the royal couple visited Prince Edward Island. Now, the prince took time out to demonstrate a helicopter emergency water landing, which is referred to as waterbirding. And then later, the royal couple got to flex its muscles by paddling in dragon boats to race against each other. William won. Yeah, he beat her. You're not supposed to win.
That's right.
Catherine was also asked yesterday if she wanted a baby, and she said, yes, I hope to. The royal photographer expounded on her answer.
They'll keep the monarchy going for another 1,000 years, and unless we get started now, we've got to keep the line going. We've got to keep it, different from America.
Well, they leave Canada for a 3-day trip to California on July 8th. All right, Christine joins us now, and Akron's summer concert series has a new show going on tonight.
Yeah, it does. The Power Company will be playing at Firestone Park at 7 tonight. So, Christine, how's the forecast looking?
In great shape. You saw that live picture we just showed you this morning.
Beautiful.
Beautiful way to start the day, and that's going to be the weather all day long. Just picture perfect, clear blue sky, and the forecast for tonight in Akron couldn't be better. We have temperatures for you at 81 degrees at 7 o'clock. It will be warm but not humid. It will be very comfortable. Low humidity today due to a wind off the lake. Onto the Power of 5 Doppler radar network right now, and all morning we've been tracking dry weather for you. There is a cold front. It's over Minneapolis right now, bringing those folks a slight chance of some showers and thunderstorms. But for us, we stay dry until tomorrow afternoon. That's when the front arrives here with a slight chance of rain. Onto our weather maps we go. This morning we have very nice temperatures. 58 degrees in Barberton. Worcester, good morning. You're 59. Middleburg Heights at 61 degrees. So everybody starting off very mild, very comfortable. And this is the theme of today. It's going to continue to be very pleasant all the way through the afternoon and evening. Our Power of 5 pollen count today. Mold spores and tree pollen remain at low levels, according to the Academy of Medicine of Cleveland. Grass pollen is high. For our satellite and radar picture, we are tracking that cold front. It's nearly one of the only weather features here on our weather map. There is also a stalled stationary boundary down in the southeast. That triggered scattered showers and thunderstorms for those folks last night during fireworks. But we lucked out. We had beautiful weather thanks to high pressure. And high pressure is going to stick around today, so we will continue to have sunny skies for one more day before we work in that slight chance of rain. High pressure sits overhead this evening, overnight, keeping us clear, and all day tomorrow starting in the morning. But then for the afternoon, here comes this quick-moving cold front. It will trigger a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 2 p.m. tomorrow. Forecast for today, 85 degrees the top temperature. Average for this time of the year is 81, so right on track with that average mark. Very comfortable today, though. Low humidity. For tonight, we'll drop you down to 62 degrees, mostly clear, mild overnight, and the wind starts to switch around to the south, so that will help to bump us up to the mid to upper 80s tomorrow ahead of that cold front. As the front passes, Thursday, we're back down to 80 degrees. Friday's beautiful, 81, and the weekend ahead, no rain. 84 Saturday, 85 Sunday. Your next chance of rain comes Monday. Today's UV index is on the high side with the clear sunny skies and warm weather. We'll give you a 9. Make sure you pack that sunblock for all outdoor activities today. Now let's check in with Patty Harkin. Good morning.
All right. Good morning, Christine. Pretty quiet right now. Everyone getting back at them this morning after a long holiday weekend. And something that will greet you later this evening and tomorrow is this work along the Inner Belt Bridge. They're going to take it down to 2 lanes from East 14th all the way to I-71. You're going to go from 3 to 2 lanes in both directions along I-90. There will be other ramp closures as well. And coming up just after 6, Justin Michaels, he's out live near the Inner Belt, and we'll update you on all of that. You can also check our website, newsnet5.com. All right, how are we doing right now on the freeways? Let's take a peek. This is 77 in the foreground and the 480s Valley View Bridge in the background, and everybody's still looking beautiful out there. No troubles whatsoever. 71, also a quiet ride coming up from Strongsville through Middleburg Heights and crossing over to Cleveland over 480. It is a trouble-free start to our Tuesday, yes, it's Tuesday, morning commute. And that's your 5 on your side traffic.
A tropical storm is hitting Mexico. We'll tell you just how much damage Tropical Storm Arlene left behind.
And right now, parts of Montana look eerily like the Gulf Coast did last spring after a crude oil pipeline burst. And at least one man is saying he's not getting answers.
And Harry Potter star Daniel Radcliffe is making a big confession. We'll tell you what the actor is admitting to coming up next.
Hello!
.54 on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Right now we're starting out cool. We have 58 degrees in Akron, 59 for Worcester, and 57 in Ashtabula and Menor. Let's take a look at the forecast for the evening Indians game. First pitch temperature 79 degrees. It will be mostly sunny. No chance of rain tonight. Enjoy. Now we'll go over to Patty Harkin in the Akron-Canton Airport Traffic Center.
Alrighty, Christine. Everything is running up to speed right now. We cannot find any accidents out there. However, in Macedonia, they still have Highland closed between 8 and Valley View Road due to last week's water main break. Please take 82 as your alternate. And that's your 5 on your side traffic.
A man accused of stalking reality star Paris Hilton is behind bars this morning. LA deputies caught the man standing on a beach looking into Hilton's Malibu home. Deputies arrested James Rainford for violating a restraining order that bars him from being within 200 yards of Paris Hilton or her home. A few months ago, he pleaded no contest to a battery charge in an attack on Hilton's then-boyfriend, Cy Waits.
Harry Potter actor Daniel Radcliffe has been battling a different sort of evil spirit, alcohol. The 22-year-old tells GQ magazine he hasn't had a drink in nearly a year because he was becoming too dependent on alcohol to have a good time. Radcliffe says he likes the changes he notices in life since he quit drinking. The actor's next film is the final installment in the Harry Potter series, which opens on July 15th. Well, it could be the last day you have a smooth commute for quite some time.
Justin Michaels is live along the Innerbelt Bridge to tell us what's happening. Justin.
That's right, Pete and Kim. Lots and lots of big changes coming to virtually every highway in the area because of the Innerbelt project. I'll explain coming up when Good Morning Cleveland returns.